Hi, I wanted to give you a short video that kind of gives you an orientation of the Canvas shell. It's very different from Web Access if you've used that, so I want to give you a sense of how to find things and how to set your shell up. The first thing is once you log into our class, if I'm just going to go back here to courses, you'll see this course listed, English 100. Once you click on it, you'll get to this page. This is the home page. Under pages, you'll see that I can view all pages here, but you can see all 4 pages. Basically, we have 4 units, and I will use whatever unit we're on as the front page for the weeks we're on that particular unit. Okay, so right now the home page is the first unit. This first unit has 2 major assignments, the summary diagnostic, and then it also has assignments about reading Whistling Vivaldi, the first 3 chapters, and writing an essay. So there's 2 major assignments on this section. Next you'll see announcements. And right now there's one that's going to go out in a couple days when the class opens. When there's changes, I'll put them here. Your peer review groups, I'll send announcements through here as well. You want to make sure that your email that is set up through Canvas is connected here. Next is assignments. Assignments are listed by unit. There's unit 1 has 2 things, the summary and the essay, and these are all assignments. These are things that are due, okay, and they have due dates associated with them that we'll go over in a minute. The next are discussions, online discussions, and they're listed here as well. Right now they're not in order, but those are the listed discussions. For your gradebook is next, and this shows everyone's listed grade. You will only see yours, and you'll see all of the assignments across here, and you'll have a running total that you will always be able to see when I've graded something, and you'll be able to see what your grade is as we go through the course. The next is under people. You will mainly see me and your some fellow students, but you won't have all this contact info. So you could, though, search for people in your class. If I create groups, it's going to have a tab here, and your groups will be associated together, and you'll be able to send emails and attach files to your whole group. Pages I already explained. Files are all the files for the course. I have them labeled as the syllabus and then handouts for all units. So for each unit, all the files are listed separately. The summary probably should be up above, but it's summary and then essay 1, essay 2, essay 3, essay 4. And all of the files associated with that essay are there. So typically that's the prompt, discussion questions, peer review, and the rubric. Next is the syllabus. The syllabus is in 2 forms. If you want a PDF of the syllabus, you can click on this link and download it. Otherwise, the syllabus is listed online by due date and by a link. So you can always see when it's due, what date it's due, and have the link available. This will also, you can always check your grade and check what's coming up next. You'll get kind of reminders. Over here, you'll see the weighted totals for the grade. Under quizzes, right now there's 3 here. There will be 4. I'm updating some of them. And they're going to be due throughout the term, one August 28th, October 2nd, November 5th, and then there's going to be one more towards the end of the quarter on the end of the semester on the graphic novel. I think modules is the most important section because it has all of the files and assignments for each grouping, each unit together, and you can see the due dates as well and how many points they're worth. The ones that have this little symbol that's like a cloud with the download sign just means that it's a file. It's not an assignment, it's a file. The ones with this little text box is our online discussions, and the one with an A+ on it are assignments, and the Q is a quiz. And you'll see there's one for each. And finally, the last few there's conferences. We can do online conferences together where I can click on this and start a conference, and then we can record a session where you can chat with me or talk with me as well, or I can give a video and talk about something. There's also collaborations. If we want to start a Google Doc together, or groups do, you can use collaboration. And then if you just want to do online chatting with me where there's no instruction but you want to talk to me about something, you can use the chat feature, which is focused, and it keeps a history, which is nice, and it's just for the class. That's good for office hours if you have quick questions and you can't talk on the phone. Finally is settings, and settings is pretty important because you need to go in and set up your information. This is the settings for the course. You will also, for your own under settings for yourself, you are going to go over to where it says account, and you're going to come over here and go to profile, and you need to set up your own profile, put a picture, do your settings. That also includes how do you want to be communicated with, which is really important. So if you want to set up a separate email or something that you want to use, you can do that. So that's kind of the basics of where things are at. With the course, remember, if you click on this little thing here, you can hide the menu and you can open the menu. The other nifty thing you can do is hit calendar, and it goes through, it takes a second to download. I have it on agenda right now. This is what it looks like by the month, but all the assignments are linked in the calendar with the due dates. And then if you want to hit agenda, you can come here and print it, and it has all the assignments from August 17th through December 11th listed out and what day they're due. So hopefully that's helpful to you in kind of navigating and getting around the course. And if you have more than one course on Canvas, there will be more options, but you'll want to hit the one that says English 100 online. If you have more questions, please feel free to email or text. I'm happy to answer them. Thanks.